Yo, what's up? It's your boy McToyReviewer69, and today I got for you guys another custom video. I have completely customized my Jeep Bumblebee, Studio Series Jeep Bumblebee. I'm not sure if you... I forget if it has a name outside Jeep Bumblebee. Even forget his number. Anyway, I completely customized him, even more so than a while ago when I painted up his gun. So, this is old paint, but now there's new paint, as you can see. If you can't already tell, you're probably not even a Transformers fan if you can't tell. Oh yeah, I assume everyone here watching my channel is Transformers fans, so see if you can tell the differences I have done. You know, outside of... camera's not focusing. There we go. Outside of just taking off the backpack. Which, if you know me, I don't like backpacks. I don't think much people do. But I almost always remove the backpacks from my figures. I made it removable, and then I made this new piece to help hold the shoulders together, and it also fills up a lot of that, gappage that is left from the lack of backpack. Yeah. So I'm not going to go too in-depth of what I did right now. I will be doing that at the end of the video. I will be doing like after this introduction to the fact that I have customized them, I will be then showing you guys the process. I recorded the process while it was happening, so you guys will see all of that, and then at the very end I'll go in depth of everything I did. Alright, before I get into that, I want to show you guys the Jeep mode. I'll let you all have a look at it. Let me tell you that doing this custom was really fun, and I already loved this figure. He was already amazing, but customizing him like this, in this way, he made me fall in love with him so much more, and he's perfect for me now. Just a perfect interpretation of, that, 10-15 minutes that he was Jeep Bumblebee in the movie. The only thing I think that would make him perfect now, just even more so than he's now, would be getting the Blitzwing. I don't have the Blitzwing, but man, what I freaking love to have that Blitzwing, because it would just make this whole piece complete. There's just one spot in my collection that needs 2 figures to be complete. Yeah, I really love just the concept of Bumblebee being a Jeep. Oh, anyway, without further ado, let's get to the point, to the video. Penis. Let me explain a little bit of what I've done. I've already done it. I use a dribble just to get in there and take it off. As I said, it quite annoys me having it on there. I'm gonna sand that down a bit, and then shape it how I want it. And because I still want this on, so I'm gonna be gluing that, shaping this how I want it. So yeah, I'm gonna shave that off too, and then probably get shaving a little bit back here so I can get that on. And I'll show you when I get to that point. I'm in real close here. Effectively got this thing apart. Yeah, it was this one that was attached to it. Shift down a little more, cut a little bit right here. Clean this off a little bit. So there's a little gap right there. I don't know if you can see. Let me make the camera focus. Yeah, so I'm gonna put that right there, and I'm gonna glue it like this. So this is how I'm gonna glue it, and we'll still have the standpoint right there. So I'm gonna glue it together like that. So here it is. I glued the piece on. Oh, camera's not focusing. I glued the piece on, and then I shaved a little bit right here, and then smoothed it out. And now it looks so much better than it was before. Put the legs back on. Move up the camera. There we go. Yep, he's shipping up good so far. Now to the next one. Okay, so I want to knock out this pin right here. And I've been trying real freaking hard to get in there, but I'm not able to get enough leverage, or it's too tight in there. So what I did was I cut it off right here. That part of the hinge, you can see it. I'm gonna glue it back on. Don't worry. Now all I gotta do is just pull it out. Hopefully, all I gotta do is just pull it out. I'm gonna do this off camera, and then bring it back in. So I have no idea why, but this is incredibly tight in there. I'm trying to pull it out, but it's already begun breaking, so I'm just gonna cut that side off too and make do from there. Bring it over here. Sorry for the scene change. The air conditioner is going right now, and it's like they're way louder outside than they are inside. Anyway, so I get them all done, all together. I was able to successfully glue these on, although not without battle scars. And now the backpack can go on. I'm not gonna put it on right now because there's glue drying. I'll put a second layer of glue just to make sure it stays firm. But it can still go on. It can go on without that attached. And so you can still have the backpack, or it can not have the backpack, which I like. And even better is that now you can have like different layers of the backpack. I'm kind of liking the look of having it all the way up there. It's pretty cool. It doesn't stay, but with some sticky tack, it will. And of course the legs are all done. Put those together. And I really do like that look for Bumblebee. And I'm glad it all worked out. I was a little scared that it wasn't going to, but it did. Here are my leftover pieces. That thing from the butt. This piece from the end of the tail. And then this middle piece, which was made perfectly fine. Probably gonna keep these, probably clean this one off, and then just in case I might need them for anything else, you know, like design wise. Alright, and then so, all done. So what I've done here was create this piece, because these don't have no more backpack. These shoulders here are going to flop around. So this piece is going to negate that. It's going to plug in. It's right there and there. This. And it's going to go in like that. It's flat, it's boring. But as a little spine piece, it's supposed to, I wanted to go down lower, but the angle I ended up gluing it on didn't end up being like that. But oh well. I also put a little wood piece in right there. There's a crotch gap. I kind of actually had made the whole entire piece before I glued it in. Then put some glue on it to put in there. But it kind of got stuck halfway. Didn't even get that corner in. So I had to shave it down to the new shape. It's still stuck in there, and now it's never coming out. Ever. Have to drill it out. So tomorrow for me, next scene for this video, I'm going to be pinning it up, pinning this, pinning that, and then probably adding some silver touches to them. All the pieces I have left over are this, the middle piece of the tail, and then this end piece of the tail. I was going to take the butt piece that was there in the clip, put it on back of here, so I could take the steering wheel right there, because I thought it would be cool to have a steering wheel on. I can always just use sticky tack to put it on. I'd probably do that when I'm playing with it. But unfortunately, I actually lost the clip piece. I was brushing it off with the dribble, and then the dribble just shocked it. And I could not find it. I spent like half hour looking for it. I could not find it. But anyway, that's it for this segment. Alright, as you can see here, he is standing perfectly on the stand with the peg hole on the back. So that's perfectly stable. Now I am ready to paint and get these two colors out. Get my brushes. I'm going to try my best to color match to this color here that he has all around. that kind of gunmetal gray. I don't have actual gunmetal, so hopefully it's not actual gunmetal. But it's time to get to work. Alright, and the painting is all done. Oh, I hit the camera. Okay, hold on. There we go. It was not without its trials and errors and some last minute surgery, but I get them all painted like I wanted to. And I'm going to try myself new methods with Splutch 4 Clear, usually used for thickening up joints. I'm going to use it to put over some of the paint to protect it. Hopefully that works as I planned for it to. Well, next segment's going to be me tomorrow. The next segment in this video, tomorrow for me again. Just going over everything I changed about this Bumblebee. And here he is, all done. I got my workstation all cleaned up. Got the board up there, just to show you guys the final product. Let's get a little longer of a look at it. Alright, see if you can guess the changes that I made. And of course I did like a lot of painting. Now I was gonna paint this new wood piece here, so I thought I might as well paint the rest of him while I was at it. Here's the backpack. It's off. The gun, I like giving him this crosshairs gun, the one that came with crosshairs for the Age of Extinction movie. The gun already was painted. I painted a long time ago when I was like first started painting, and I did not even attempt to color match yellow because it's yellow. You don't color match yellow; it's impossible. So that's all. That's all already done. I don't care much for the gun anyway. It's kind of limited. I'm not really big a fan of the transforming hands. I mean, yeah, it's cool, and I like it. Seeing it on the movie. But one, this gun's kind of lame, and two, I'm much a bigger fan of just having handheld guns. Those are the coolest in my opinion. Now that you can already see, is that I painted the headlights right there on the Jeep. I even did it on the actual front of the Jeep. I mean, these were both classed in clear plastic, so that those would be clear plastic, but they did not look good as clear plastic, so I painted them. I painted the inside of these joint pieces here, and I painted his shoulders too. Has silver, and I actually color matched. You can see pretty well. I color matched it pretty well, not perfectly, but enough. So I painted it right there, put it right there, and then did the joint in there, both front and back. See, I even painted inside right there, even inside his arm. Did the silver right there, did it right there to make him look a little more snackery. I painted the inside of his legs right here, or the outside of his legs right there, and the inside too. But that will be shown more in Jeep mode. And backing. Oh yeah, you can see I painted all the wheels here, even the spare one. I put some protective stuff in it, the floor care stuff, or the floor gloss, and a little bit got in the joint, so it's a bit tight right now. Yeah, I'm quite proud of what I've done. Still, major problem is having that right there, where it's like it really gets in the way because it's like too much kibble on the inside of his legs. I really wish that was like attached to that piece right there. I didn't really want to cut it off because I really didn't want to ruin this part, and I don't trust my skills enough yet to do that. Like this, like it didn't need much, care and careful. So I left that as. So that was fine. I left this as is. Alright, I'm going to Jeep mode. And there we go. The Jeep Bumblebee. I like taking his arms off because the Jeep looks more clean that way. You see, it definitely looks a lot better without these, because otherwise they'd be just hanging out right there. like that. And yeah, that's pretty ugly. So up it like that. Now without the tail piece, there is definitely a gap in there, but that's not the end of the world. I'm perfectly fine with that. The point of it in the first place was how like that, and it's a little bit misaligned for here. The port right there, it's the end port, but you can pretend it's a cup holders, which I wanted to do. If I had it upside down, it'd probably look more like a cup holder, but it still kind of works like this. You can see the only real things that come over from robot mode is the rims being painted, and then of course those, and there's some other silver touches. So I painted up these bits here. There's nothing there, but oh, okay, I missed that. Nope, I'll have to do that off camera after this. Anyway, all that's painted. Those are painted too. You see, I painted this whole thing silver and then put a little red, painted a little light there red. Well, that's silver. And even the back of that silver. And overall, I look at it a lot more. It's awesome. Now, of course, since my custom, I have to do a lot of parts forming for this now. I'm perfectly fine with that. It doesn't bother me, like, at all. Oh, flash off the back. You see that wraps around there? It's silver. It's a bit of silver. That's not silver. Those were already red. That's why I got the idea to make that red. It's like those were already red, those lights. So why not, make that match? And then I painted the rim here black to match this one up here. I'm very proud of what I've done here. Alright, so time for some final thoughts. I want to point out that without it, his shoulders are, not completely out in the open, because this piece does tab in there. So it's not entirely necessary. And without it, you can, solve it on there. I like having it, at the very top. Looks best for me. If you could put it like this, like in standard mode, just how it came out of the box, then I would not have taken it off at all. But you didn't. I don't know if I point this out too. This hinge too is a lot thinner, so that because I shift this off so I have to put them on, so it's a lot closer together. But it still fits in there. I mean, it doesn't work as a hinge at all, but it goes in there. I suppose I might as well just have not even took it off, I guess, or even include a hinge. Might as well just have it cut off, because either way it's not going to work as a hinge. Alright, well, not much more I have to say about this Bumblebee. I've shown y'all everything I've done. I am quite proud of him. Alright, this has been your boy McToyReviewer69, telling you to have yourself a wonderful waffle breakfast.